Charlotte, North Carolina. Bank of America Stadium, home to the Carolina Panthers. A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, I caught up with the Demon Deacons head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always... But he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Demon Deacons offense as they take control of the football first. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country. The run inside. It's Gage. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Gage. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Maybe some room here. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a third and short. Looking to throw for it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! A pick six.
I mean, does the start get any better for this defense? You force a third down, pass passing situation. Great pass defense. Not only that, break on the football, make the interception, and take it all the way back to the house. The tone has been set in this ball game.
He'll bring it out. It's Jamison. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He fires one deep down the right side.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, going to the air. At the 40, there he goes. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Running inside, it's Hope. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Right back to the well. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right on the money. Let's take a second here and talk Wake Forest. They won their first national championship last year, something I know many in the fan base thought would never happen. And now, also for the first time, they're the hunted. How do you handle that over the course of the season?
You got to raise your sense of urgency, no question about it. David, every day this offseason has felt like a celebration on campus for their fans. Winning that title a year ago, but now you've got to know you've got the target on your back.
I get that. I understand that. But if you're a fan, keep celebrating, baby, because you got your first natty, man. It's fantastic. Whatever happens this year, who cares? You got a ring. You were the Kings.
They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man on the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He wants to change this route. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. So the Texas Longhorns offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Davey?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch at the 45. And there he goes! They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distance.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Nose tackles in those 3-4 defense are usually space eaters that just make sure guys don't get to linebackers. This guy said, no, sir. I'm a nose tackle with some pass rush ability. Gets to the quarterback. How about the sack from the big nose tackle?
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And this crowd is losing it, frenzied after the back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long coming up. Zings it complete to the right. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
To the air. It's Harbor. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. This offense has it with really good field position. Trying to take it back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless you're line and you're And everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They've been to the red zone 3 times. Will the 4th time finally be the charm to get some points? Trying to barrel in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. He's got him in the flat. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Puts it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Harbor. Gets rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And the returner will be brought down. Here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Give to the back. There he goes. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Here's why this was so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jason.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Might have a chance. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run,
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Spinderella. Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Run in the red zone, it's Jamison. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Harbor. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up a 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyways, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. To the air on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. He'll set up to throw. Pressure coming. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. Holding on the defense is just a gift to the offense with the automatic 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air, it's Harbor. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it out quickly. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Georgia in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Bulldogs, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Demon Deacons will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Catching up with the Texas head coach coming out of the locker room. He is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Dropping back, it's Harbor. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to the ground with the running back. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off.
For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Taking it the other way. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
You got to be so careful, too, David, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really quickly. And I think quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Jamison. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. To throw, it's Harbor. He's got his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will...
Breaks into the open. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Running to the left. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's in! Touchdown, Texas!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Turning it on! Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Rides to the back. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. This time he wants to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Here's a little room there. He is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorn.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Hope. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hope. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Harris back to pass. Fires to the wideout. A spectacular one-hand grab. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all...
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. The run inside. It's Hope.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Back to pass on second down. Working that left side now. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Jamison. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Harris will throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Dumps it to the back. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run it from the gun.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with the W.
Trying to impose their will with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up third down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the big tight end. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Texas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Harris back to pass. Snagged out of the air. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win. But they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has them setting up shop from there.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Wake Forest head coach before the game. This is what they're playing for. The group of 6 have known they could compete with the big boys all along, and winning a national championship has proven that. But now they've got to do it again and show they can be consistent. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Demon Deacons will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Terrapins offense that has the first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt, this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So Wake Forest's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. Running inside, it's Gage. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Harris will throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it left. He's got it. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gage. Could be an alley. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful.
And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wake.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he makes the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Snags it quickly on the left. On the move to the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to Ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Escapes trouble. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. The Terrapins are rolling down the field. They'll run the counter. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
Really nice time to go RPO there by the offense. 3rd and short, you might run the football. You got to fake that, certainly, and it freezes the defense just a split second enough for the QB to spit that thing out to the perimeter, to make the catch, and get the first down.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Setting up the screen. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead as we get a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. come away with 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The run inside. It's Gage. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Create. Got a little grass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback may change this route. Harris back to pass. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. They're working that left side. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Picks up the first down. Open space at the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Demon Deacs.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They'll start on the ground with ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
To the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, deep defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Tough to give up those penalty yards in that situation. Now it's just 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Harris will throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Running inside, it's Hope. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Looking for a crease, it's Gage. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. Using the quick game. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Making side adjustments here. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Hit as he throws. He's got him. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to run, it's Gage. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Harris back to pass. Here's the pressure. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. Trying to bull his way in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Ball. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Terrapins are in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get enough. And it pays off, the sack at the 20. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Harris will throw. It's complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Demon Deacons have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, wait. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your... and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 19 team, the Utah Utes. And it's the Tigers with the lead right now in the first half. This has been a good one, a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in College Park. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. trying to set the tone with the run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The offense changing the play. Harris back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Off-play action on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run out of the gun here with ball. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Here on 3rd down. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. Finding some room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Terrapins! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. And some room to work. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And the punishment has been extended.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. Takes it from the gun on third down. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Makes the grab, it's Henderson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Here's a give to ball. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Ball again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Harris will throw. Makes the grab on the left. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hope. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Maybe a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Harris back to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Demon Deacons go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
95-96 sprint. 95-96 sprint. Go!
Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Wake Forest! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it.
And just break that extra tackle, you know, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
The run inside, it's ball. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll finally drag him down. Not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Cole. And he fights his way forward. From one, but not much doing on that one. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. On the move, he fires. Finds space on the right. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Sweet cut there. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Here's ball. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And the returner will be knocked down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Harris will throw. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Going with the counter play here.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but
It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gage. There's some room. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the ground, he's got it again. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.